I got a new couch because, as everyone knows, the best time to to redecorate is right before you're about to move. So I've rated a lot of video games on this channel, but I wanted to expand that. Also, sorry if you can hear the crickets. They're being like super loud tonight for no reason. So I've rated a lot of video games on this channel, but I wanted to expand that and really talk about the platforms that I've used to play these games. So I collected like all of them that I could think of to put into this video. So there won't be a part 2 for this because this is all of them. This basically covers any console, platform, website, anything like that that you can go on to play a bunch of games. So it's not about the games themselves per se, but more about, it's about the platforms. I don't need to explain this to you guys. You are very smart people. I'm sure you get it. Let's get started. The Xbox One. This is a good system, and I really like the way that it's set up. The only thing that's really annoying is that it is not backwards compatible. And I'm not going to buy an Xbox 360 to play like 5 games. At the very least though, the Series X games will work on the Xbox One. But yeah, 7 out of 10. The PS4. Again, the backwards compatibility thing kills me, especially because there's 3 previous incarnations of the PS4 as opposed to 1. So instead of with the Xbox, where I'm just missing out on all the Xbox 360 games, for the PS4, I'm missing out on 3 generations of games. Plus, I'm missing out on all of the PS5 exclusive games. I'm not buying a PS5 for like 5 games. Also, unlike with the Xbox One, the PS4 controllers won't charge unless the PS4 is physically turned on. And usually, when the PS4 is physically turned on, I actually want to be using it. But the games are good and it works fine, even if it overheats. 6 out of 10. The Oculus. I love my Oculus Rift. It is literally so cool, and I am distraught that I cannot take it to college because I will be living in a dorm, and I have a roommate, and I can't replace my roommate with the Oculus Rift. It is super innovative, it works super well, I get super immersed in it. All the problems with it are just problems with VR, and I get dizzy if I'm in it for too long, or my eyes hurt, or I get a headache, but that has nothing to do with the headset. That's the problem with virtual reality. But like the console works great, the updates work well, it attaches to the computer, so it's not like a whole new, it's perfect. I love it. 10 out of 10. The Nintendo 3DS. I love my 3DS for a couple reasons. It's portable, it's convenient, and it's backwards compatible. So for those of you who don't know what backwards compatible means, by the way, because I want to clear that up, that means that I can use DS cartridges on the 3DS. That doesn't just mean that I can download DS games from like the store or whatever. If I have DS cartridges, I can put them in. They work, which is super awesome. Yeah, the 3DS is superb. 8 out of 10. The Nintendo Switch. It's really similar to the 3DS in terms of like how convenient and portable it is. It has its own disc, so you can't put like DES stuff in it, but you can put it up on like TVs and stuff, and you can, I think, download all the DS games and stuff onto it. I really compare it to the 3DS because I would play the games in the different platforms. Because you can put it up on the TV, but you can't use like DS cartridges and stuff, it is also an 8 out of 10. The Wii. The Wii was my first system. I don't own it anymore. It now belongs to my brother, because we used to play Mario games together. But it was brilliant. It was a huge deal when it came out. I loved it. I still love it. But it is a very old console, and it still holds up today, which is very impressive. 9 out of 10. The Wii U. I really like the Wii U. It's good. It got a lot of hate when it first came out, and I don't think it's deserved. I think it is a really good system, but it's not, I can see why people didn't like it as much as the Wii. Yeah, I like the console, even though I understand why people do not. 7 out of 10. Moving on to the websites, let's get started with Congregate. This was my go-to website whenever I wanted to do online like Flash games and stuff. I've had trouble with it since Flash went away, but I'm not faulting it for that because it didn't get rid of Flash. But yeah, I really liked it because you could get achievements and stuff to your profile. You could get like the Companions, and it was basically like there was a bunch of stuff to collect, and even now you can get like stickers and stuff. And I really like collecting stuff. I'm a completionist, so yeah. 7 out of 10. Cool Math. This is another great website for online games. I remember I was part of the generation that tricked our math teachers into being able to let us play during class because math was in the name, and it's Cool Math, so you have to let us play during math class. And we actually got away with it. They let us play sometimes. They eventually caught on and we couldn't play anymore, but it was good while it lasted. However, it does get a little bit of a lower rank than Congregate just because it doesn't have as many of like the collectibles and achievements and stuff. But it is still very good and I highly recommend it. And if you are at an age where you have like math classes and stuff, try convincing your teacher to let you play this game. Worst thing they can say is no. 5 out of 10. Miniclip. The site's fine. I remember playing a couple games on it. I don't remember how I got to that website and why I didn't just play them on Congregate and Cool Math. The problem with Miniclip is that I couldn't get away with playing it in class, and it didn't have like the same value for like completionists that Congregate did, so it wasn't a bad website, it just didn't hold up comparatively. 3 out of 10. Girls Go Games. I played on this website a ton when I was a kid. They've revamped it a lot since I was little. It basically looks like an entirely different website now. I don't like it as much, but maybe that's nostalgia, I don't know. It would be a lot lower in terms of its ranking, but one of the things that works to its advantage is you won't find the games on here on any of the other websites because there's not going to be the dress up and stuff on Congregate. And whether or not you like that kind of stuff, I'm giving it points for the fact that it is kind of a monopoly. So 6 out of 10. Steam. I think Steam is by far my favorite platform ever. If something is available to buy on Steam, 99% of the time I will buy it on Steam. Because Steam is literally the best, it obviously gets a 10 out of 10. Origin. It's fine. It is a fine platform. The only problem is that Steam is nearly identical and better in every single way. Steam has more games, Steam has more sales. It's a better platform, and because of that, Origin looks terrible by comparison. The only reason I even have Origin is to play Sims 4, so 4 out of 10. Oh, what was that? Oh, Sims 4 is available on Steam? Oh. 0 out of 10. Last and probably the least, Ubisoft. I needed Ubisoft to play South Park: The Fractured But Whole. I got it on Steam, but it launched through Ubisoft platform. It did not work half the time and I had to keep restarting. I hated it. It was dumb, but I liked the one game that I played through it. So 1 out of 10. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. Let me know in the comments if you agree with my ratings, why or why not. And I have not played on every platform, so if there's something that I didn't review, leave a comment and let me know what you think about that and whether or not I should invest in it. I'm pretty into games, as you probably can tell by now. I will see you next week on my new couch. Thank you for watching, bye!